Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. For those of you who don't know, I started Grumpy Old Fart to express my political and social opinions and to say things that I felt needed to be said. Unfortunately, YouTube started giving me strikes. As a hedge against this happening, I've created backup YouTube channels, Grumpy Old Gamer and Grumpy Old Ufologist. I also created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can find all of my stuff there, including my political opinion and current events. The link to my Rumble channel, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. You have to pardon my scratchy voice. I'm still getting over that cold. I may cough a little bit, but it won't be too bad. Try to get through these videos for this week. I hope you guys can, bear with me. I'm doing an AD&D hack on an instant army. I did a video a while back on, I don't remember the name of it, but it was overthrowing the king or something. It was coups and rebellions, I think it was. And in that, I talked about how a military force can be raised. Well, here's another way. I call it the Instant Army. I started playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons back in the 70s, and I started running it in 1979. I still run it today with my family. One thing that plagues every player character group in virtually every game that has ever been played is that inevitably they will be outnumbered. The bad guys will have more bodies on the battlefield than the party. That happens a lot. While individually they may be inferior combatants, the added attack rolls increase the chances of critical strikes considerably. Essentially, as a dungeon master, if you give me 24 attack rolls, I'm going to roll some crits. I'm just saying. There's a spell out there that can help even the odds a bit. It's called Animate Dead. Animate Dead is a 3rd level clerical spell and a 5th level magic user spell. Be sure and read up on it. The spells are on pages 46 and 79 of the player's handbook. Read through them very, very thoroughly because they are not identical. The one for the magic user is not the same as the one for the cleric. Just saying. Clerics get this spell when they turn 5th level. Magic users have to wait till their 9th level to get it. The spell allows the caster to animate one skeleton or zombie per level. So a 5th level cleric gets 5 per spell, while a 9th level magic user gets 9 per spell. Remember though, a 19th level cleric can animate 19 skeletons or zombies per spell, and the casting time for the clerical version is only 1 round. I think the magic user version is 10 rounds or something like that. Anyway, it's a lot longer. An 8th level cleric can create 24 skeletons or zombies for backup each day with all 3 3rd level Animate Dead spells. Cemeteries and battlefields become a gold mine for these casters. Zombies and skeletons are not the best combatants, but as I said, you get enough rolls and statistically you're going to roll some hits and crits. It's just, the numbers will be in your favor the more bodies you have. Years ago, I was playing in my friend Camilla's game. The situation was that we were 10th level player characters and our task was to oust the evil king of an ancient city. Camilla was an excellent game master. She had played in my game for about 2 years and she wanted to run one, and everybody jumped at the chance, especially me because I got to play, The group was having a hard time finding troops because the evil king was so feared. They decided to make a trip to find treasure and pay for mercenaries and to retrieve a holy relic to rally the temples to send their clerics and paladins to our cause. And I was okay with that. This was going to be a long trip, but I knew we needed the help. My cleric was essential to the success of the trip, so I had to go along. Luckily, the fighter in the group had a ring of teleportation. I asked to borrow it each night when we camped, He was suspicious, but I assured him that it would be returned to him each night, and it was. The trip took 2 months and a week to get the treasure and the artifact back. Each night I borrowed his ring and teleported back to the cemetery or inside the city, where I animated 30 corpses and instructed them to stay dormant until someone yelled a specific phrase. The specific phrase was, "Look, the heroes of the past are coming to help us." I animated 2,010 of these skeletons, many of which were buried with their weapons and armor. That was the custom back then, so, When it came time to attack, we had 20,000 mercenaries, 5,000 clerics, 8,000 paladins, and about 30,000 civilians who were just tired of being oppressed. Our force, which was a total of about 63,000 men, was formidable, but we were having trouble breaching the gates. The people inside the fortress have a significant advantage over the people outside the fortress. Ask anybody. Then the fighter teleported to the cemetery and yelled, "Look, the heroes of the past are coming to help us." 2,010 zombies and skeletons emerged from their graves and tombs and made their way to the gate, killing anyone in their path. They opened the gates for us. Many of the king's soldiers ran away or deserted, and the clerics and paladins were emboldened that their past heroes would help them in their cause. Given time, a huge force can be animated to your cause. They work cheap, free, and they require no food. You can even store them underground because they don't require air. So you can do as I did here, and inside the city, animate the corpses and leave them underground until you need them. You see what I'm saying? They make for pretty good shock troops. That's all I'm saying. So the next time you find your D&D group outnumbered, talk to your cleric. If he can animate some dead, it can surely even the odds. That's all I'm saying. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all.